name is Max Kupetz. I am the VP of Business Development for Smart Power, and I am a partner and started this company with Rob and Dan. Smart Power is a residential solar sales company, but more than that, they are a group of awesome individuals who are looking to make a life. We're not building a business, we're building lives, and we're doing that by giving people the opportunity to solve problems and get out of the rat race. I actually was working at another solar company, and even before then I had worked previously with Dan and Rob at another smart home sales company, and this is just a better industry. People can save money immediately. They're able to spend money that they would have been spending already and put it towards equity on their roof. And probably in the middle of last year, we knew that we were going to make a shift into this realm because one industry was kind of going downhill and the other was going up. And this is the one that everybody's going in. I've never been in an industry where people can have the margins that they have, save people money immediately, and make as much money as they do. So I talked to Rob. He was actively trying to get me involved, and we came to terms, and it was the best decision that I ever made. We'd never done solar before, so yeah, we actually were brand new to an industry other than about a few months at another company. Me and a core group of individuals, Fernando Almada, Ryan Mays, Matt Lewis, Nate Butterfield, and Graham Todoroff. And these guys are a group of studs that we had decided we're gonna do this no matter what. We weren't for sure we were gonna do it at Smart Power, but the challenge was we were going into something that we had no idea. We didn't know what a kilowatt was, what a megawatt was. We didn't know the ins and outs of this industry. And so the biggest challenge, we didn't know how the pay worked. You know, people talk about pay differently in this industry, so just everything was brand new. So not only did we want to win in our first year, but we wanted to win at something that we had never done before. That was the biggest challenge. I can remember a specific moment, and I was watching Raging Bull in December 29th of 2012. At that time, it's about a guy, his name's Jake LaMotta. I think it was a Best Picture winner, Martin Scorsese. He's his own worst enemy. He has a beautiful wife. He's a champion boxer. He has a brother and a family who's loyal to him, and he's his own worst enemy. And I think I've always been a smart, talented, ambitious person, but for a large part of my life, I lived in a victim state of mind. And I think for a long time, I was looking at my life like I have to be this way because these things have occurred. And so there was a very specific moment watching that movie, and I was tired of being my own worst enemy, and I decided I'm not going to be that guy. And so what I did was I wrote down all my goals. I changed everything. I started showing up to work on time, doing everything, taking responsibility, paying debts, apologizing to people. And within a year, I was out of the service industry. I'd been waiting tables. I was getting into sales, and then I jumped into door-to-door right after that. And I finished second in the company as a rookie that year, and it was off to the races. Well, Smart Power is a great opportunity for anybody from any walk of life to come in and literally make something for themselves. I truly believe that it is the best model. It's less polluted than like the real estate market, but it has almost just as good of margins. And if someone's really willing to tough it out and they can come, I can give people an opportunity to make a shit ton of money to make their lives better. And that's a part of the model. But what we also are doing is we're heavily focused on personal development and taking care of our reps. And there's a book called Essentialism, and you have to decide who is your main customer. Is it your rep? Is it corporate? Or is it the end user? And we're specifically focused on the rep. So we want to take care of those people. Every decision that we make is, we Venn diagrammed what can we be the best in the world at, what are we passionate about, and what best drives our economic engine. And we know that we couldn't jump into this model and, have the most customers right away. And we couldn't have the largest sales force. But what we could do is have the best customer service and take care of our reps, and maybe have, even more specifically, work on having the best defense, such as there's a ton of offense, creating accounts, getting sales, but can we keep those people from canceling and protect the rep and their money that way? And we think we can actually be the best and make a dent in that, and possibly be the best in the world at that right away. What best drives our economic engine is obviously leads. Who makes those leads? It's the people knocking the doors, and we want to take care of those people. And then what are we passionate about? We're passionate about providing a non-traditional education. So I think in one of the previous questionnaires when we did, you're like, did you want to go to college, or did you go to college? And the thing is, I actually think college is a really outdated thing. I think the career is outdated. There's a concept of people having an identity crisis. I think a lot of people know about that, but they don't know about it. What's an identity foreclosure? A lot of people, when they're young, they're like, I need a career, I need to do this, I'm gonna go to school, then I'm gonna get a job, and then I'm gonna become a doctor or a lawyer. Unless you have this very niche thing, I think you really don't need to do that. The diploma doesn't mean as much. We actually want new sales reps. Sometimes it would be great if you didn't go to college, because you wouldn't have this, outdated ideal stuck in your mind about the way the world needs to look. And we're looking for those people that are kind of outside the box. A culture, at least on my policy, is that people are going to feel valued and loved. You're going to get plugged into systems, and you're not going to get micromanaged. You're going to know exactly what X, Y, and Z is, and you're going to be able to do that. And our pay scales are going to generally align with the market average, but on top of that, they're going to be probably better than most comparisons, and they're going to be gamed and built for people to actually grow and be sustainable. So we're focused on getting people paid quick and having money in their pockets for a long time. So not only are we focused on paying people, we're focused on helping people keep that money. And our culture is also a culture of winning, and we're fun. It's a bunch of young people for the most part, but we'll take anybody who wants to win and have fun. I think they should join our team because we're focused on the individual. So if you come with us, we're gonna make sure that you make money. We're gonna make sure that you are knowing how to keep it, and that you have a direct path of when you start and where you're gonna go and what it takes to get there. I'm really blunt, but I think I collect relationships with intentionality, and that I operate with a lot of authenticity. So the biggest thing that I focus on is called legitimacy. It just means that everybody has a voice. Everybody's gonna get treated equally. And if there are rules or systems that you need to follow, you're gonna know those rules and systems before there's ever a consequence. And there will never be a consequence if you didn't know that beforehand. Yeah, so 2022 is gonna be big. We're gonna definitely double our sales force. We're gonna at least quintuple our numbers. And we're gonna be moving into several different areas across the country as well. We're gonna be more focused on the training of our guys on a daily basis, but they're gonna have a larger access to that training. And there's gonna be a high level of transparency about pay and personal and professional and financial goal planning.